in such a world that's based off of how much can you buy and the exotic cars, and I used to live that life. I needed this experience to humble myself. I think I've always been a good, generous person, and I've always shared my wealth with people. I helped people when they needed it financially, but it was to a point I had nothing emotionally to give, and financial was all I could give. So now that my situation has changed and I'm, by myself and have to try to be independent, the my emphasis off money is taken off, and it's been a huge experience that I needed. I don't want to say I like had my nose turned up to the world, but it was to the point where I had no anxiety about my financials. I had money in the bank and I knew it, and everybody knew it, and I would post about all this stuff that I would buy on Facebook, and when that stuff wasn't an emphasis anymore and it didn't fulfill me and it didn't fulfill the life I had, now that's the scary part. You have to look at yourself and you're like, I have to fulfill myself. And it's a vulnerable place to be, of you have none of this exotic stuff and none of the pleasures of life that you can buy, and you just have to have people see you for who you are and love you without buying their love. It was a scary thing for me, and I have the most genuine people in my life now because of it. All the people that, and there weren't many, but people who did use me in those situations, and I was more than happy to help and loved helping, but I was used specifically by one person who still is dragging me through the mud and sees me struggle on a daily basis, and it gives them pleasure, and I'm able to just live knowing I'm a much better person than them, and I've stayed myself, my true self, and showed the world that money doesn't define me anymore. And it's a scary place to be because I feel like a failure sometimes, but